Okay, so I'm going to ask you one question within the car. So first question I'm going to ask you is, could you tell me how you check the tyres to make sure they're roadworthy before setting off on a journey?
There should be no cuts or bulges in the tyre.
Yeah.
Tyres. It should be, is it 1.6mm tread depth? Is that one within the 3/4 central reservation something?
Yeah, that'll do. Cool. Alright, so normal drill then. So test will last between 38-40 minutes. There's a variation of kinds of roads and traffic scenarios. I expect you to follow the road ahead at all times unless either road signs or road markings direct you otherwise. I'll give you instructions in plenty of time. If you don't understand where we're going, please ask and I will repeat the instruction for you. Yeah, you'll do up to 20 minutes of independent drive-in. You'll do one manoeuvre chosen at random, and you may do the emergency stop depending on time, because that's what your examiner will say to you. Not that I'm an examiner, but that's what they say to you, yeah? Alright then, Jim, so the car's already on. Cool, so what I'd like to do now is I'd like you to move off when safe to do so, okay? Roundabout, like to turn left, first exit. And the roundabout, Jim, would like to follow the road ahead, which is going to be your second exit, please. Follow the signs to Peatmore. Roundabout, like to turn right. Okay, and then I'd like you to find somewhere convenient to park on the left, please. Lovely, thank you very much. And then drive on when safe to do so. Safe to do so, Jim. Can you just undo your window a little bit? Lovely, thank you. And do it back up. road, I'd like us to turn left. Roundabout, I'd like to turn left, first exit please. And then take the next road on our right into the pub. Would suggest coming in nice and slowly. Which I think is going to happen anyway with the lorry parked opposite the junction and a bus. So just to recap, take the next road on the right into the pub. Let's drive into any of the bays, your choice, left or right, really don't mind. Or is that you completed?
Yeah.
Yeah. You sure?
I'm sorting.
Gosh, Jim, by
I'm
the
in.
yeah,
I'm in,
by,
Rob, I'm in.
by the skinny of your teeth.
Haha.
Oh, I can't remember the last time I had to get out the car to check. But yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Then reverse back out to your left. Left, mate. Towards me. Lovely. And then drive on, end of the car park, please turn left. So end of the road, turn left. Okay, then roundabout, I'd like to turn left, first exit. the independent drive now. Okay, and I'd like to follow traffic signs until I direct you otherwise. So what I'd like you to please follow is the signs to the town centre. So start with the independent drive now, follow traffic signs to the town centre until I direct you otherwise. Okay, Jim? Traffic signs now, please, to the district centre. Okay, that's the end of your independent drive. Direct you as normal. Okay, so roundabout, turn right, second exit. Roundabout, please turn left first. Oh, keep going round it. Keep going round.
Oh, okay.
Just coming from the roundabout a little bit. Just chill. So we're coming off this exit here.
Okay.
Alright. And then the next roundabout, let's turn left first exit. You okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Just having a senior moment. Turn right, which is going to be your fourth exit. So roundabout, turn right, fourth exit. We're going to follow the road ahead, second exit, follow the signs to the town centre. Turn left, first exit. Then the roundabout, like to follow the road ahead, which is going to be your second exit. See the vans, stroke pickups, lorries indicate. park on the left, just before the white Mini. You see, there's like a white car. Just park on the left before the white Mini. Just creep forward a little bit more. Right, lovely. Thank you. All right, and turn off the engine. Right, what do you think I'm going to say?
On the roundabout, I like pulled out, like I didn't stop before the line thingy, and I think she was in the roundabout.
Okay, to say you're in the roundabout would probably be a slight exaggeration. Obviously, it's far from ideal. All right.
That was scary.
Yeah, I don't quite understand why you've done that, to be honest. You looked to your right. You could see that you looked to your right, and obviously the car's indicating right, so it's like a black BMW.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then for whatever reason, you felt, oh, I can go. You thought you're going to make it. Am I correct?
I think so.
And then like lastsecond.com, you're thinking, no way I'm going to make that. All right, so you just needed to respond a bit better. Well, you need to read the whole situation a bit better. Okay, so then you decided, yeah, I'm not going to go. All right, but then what's made it real bad is like you've like lightly broke. Okay, so you sort of like rolled out into the roundabout, which again is not ideal.
Mm-hmm.
The car then is just about making its turn as it's going around the roundabout. Then you've come off the foot brake, we've rolled out, and what you haven't done is steered. So your biggest issue really on that roundabout was actually you straight lining it.
Okay.
So you actually stayed way too far right.
Mm-hmm.
Which, no disrespect, which is a bit frustrating as a teacher, because that's what I am, an instructor,
Yeah.
because you've done it earlier and you've done it perfect.
Yeah.
Without any prompts whatsoever. And then today, now, this mock test, you've done that. And as you know, that is what's forfeited your test.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I said, okay, that's the end of your independent drive, then you knew what? What's happening now? We're coming back to our make-believe test centre. Yeah? Right then.
The first 10 minutes is good though.
Yeah, but this is the issue. You got to, you know, one mistake like that, and unfortunately, obviously, you're gonna fail your driving test for obvious reasons. Not be funny, Jim. You could have caused a crash. You've gone out into the roundabout, which is not ideal, and then also you've like straight lined the roundabout. So if anything was behind us to the right, then obviously potentially they're going to crash into us, or they're going to brake really heavy, and then that means the car behind them could go into them. You know, you don't want to be looking in your mirror going, oh my God, Chris, everyone just crashed into each other. I don't get it. Yeah? All right. So what other things do you think I'm going to moan about?
I don't know.
All right. So, yeah, okay. First 10 minutes was all right. Not going to deny that. The other issue that we faced, okay, so we're turning right into the pub. And we got like a Travis Perkins great big lorry, right? Nice guy, because he even said sorry, didn't he? Because he's parked opposite it, right? And obviously the bus is struggling to get through. Now, in your defense, you can't really see very much as what's coming towards you, all right? And when you decided to go, it was safe at that point. But then we got a truck that's coming towards us, all right? Like a pickup truck. I don't know if it's a gardener or something. And it's indicating left. Now, who's got priority?
They did, because
yeah, so it probably would have been better to actually wait. So you sort of went, have you really affected that vehicle? No. Okay, it wasn't ideal again, but you know, it could give you a minor for crossing the path of traffic. Okay, this is more of an issue now. So now you come into the bay. I said you drive into any of the bays, your choice. Now the vehicle's turning in. You stop then in the middle of the car park, no problem, and the van's probably thinking, what's she doing? What should you have done?
Signaled.
Yeah, so it probably would have been a bit better, and bear this in mind, probably would have been a bit better to go a bit further into the car park, so you're away from the junction behind you. All right, but you definitely, that's only like a tip, but you definitely wanted to indicate right to show that you plan to actually park, or if you were going to park on the left, which obviously you didn't, then I'd indicate left. All right, so the signal was needed. And just a bit of a word of advice, I'll probably go a little bit further into the car park, because if you park right on top of the junction, then you run the risk of someone obviously coming into the junction potentially quite fast, and then all of a sudden you're there. Yeah, that would be my advice to you. But also be careful when you're reversing back out to correct it. You must make sure you look over your yeah. So when I've like just tried to be discreet to look to my left, as I've sort of looked to my left, that sort of prompted you then to look over your shoulder, Because if I didn't look anywhere, I'm not being funny, I honestly believe that you wouldn't have looked over your left shoulder. We'll never know for sure. Alright, so you're definitely going to get a minor for that.
Yeah.
So make sure if you've got to correct it, no problem, but obviously you want to look before you go to ensure that obviously it's safe. Alright, then we discussed the roundabout at Tewkesbury Cross, obviously rolled out a little bit and then straight lined it, not ideal. Well, far from ideal. And then obviously then here, not be funny, I asked you to park on the left before the Mini. You got all these bikers here. You got a learner that was behind us in the orange Peugeot. Alright, you wanted to indicate left to show you're going to stop.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, because it's beneficial. Alright, because someone was in that orange car. I know we got all the bikes there, they're all chatting and stuff. So, you know, we definitely wanted to indicate. But otherwise, yeah, mirror check's very good. Your general sort of drive was decent, you know. But it can't just be decent for 10 minutes. You know what I mean? It needs to be decent for the whole duration. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, anything you disagree with?
No.
No, alright, sound.